Hi everyone, welcome to day 12 of the 30-day tapping challenge. This day's sequence is by request. And we're going to start with if you've ever had that sense of dread that maybe something bad's coming and something bad could happen. Some of us kind of naturally go down that path, and actually our brains are kind of wired that way, kind of looking for what's wrong in our environments, and we have to work really hard to shift to something that's more positive. So we're going to start with at the karate chop. Even though I have this feeling of dread that something bad could happen, what if it could be the best case scenario instead? Even though I have this dread that something bad could happen soon, I'm open to loving and accepting myself anyway. Even though I have this dread about something bad could happen, I'm open to love and acceptance anyway. Eyebrow, this dread, side of the eye, something bad could happen. Under the eye. I usually think of the worst case. Under the nose. And nothing you say will make it any better. Above the chin. And everything I say make it worse. Collarbone. My thinking tends to spiral in this negative direction. Under the arm. My body tends to spiral towards dread sometimes. Top of the head. And then I wonder, now what? Eyebrow. This always feeling invaded. Side of the eye. Or preparing for invasion. Under the eye. This over the shoulder lurking. Under the nose that causes anxiety. Above the chin and dread. Collarbone, this judge on my shoulder. Under the arm. At some point, I'm just going to have to pay up. Top of the head, all this dread. Eyebrow, I usually think of the worst case. Side of the eye. And then the next worst thing that could happen. Under the eye, all this burden of dread. Under the eye. And nothing I could say will make it better. Above the chin, and everything I could say or you could say might even make it worse. Collarbone. But what if I could rewire my brain? Under the arm. What if I could? Top of the head. No way. That's too hard. Eyebrow. but there's research that says the brain is plastic. Side of the eye. There's plasticity in my brain. Under the eye. And my whole body. Under the eye, under the nose. My body is wired to change. Above the chin. It changes every day. Collarbone. Down to every molecule. Under the arm. So what if it could be the best case scenario? Top of the head. And what if I could be like Teflon for worst cases? Eyebrow. Maybe even I could be a magnet for good things to happen. Side of the eye. Maybe I could be a magnet for good people to come to me. Under the eye. I'm open to bringing in best case scenarios, more. Under the nose. I'm open to bringing in more good things. Above the chin. I'm asking for that to be my default now. Collarbone, my whole body has that as a default. Under the arm. Maybe I could be a magnet for good things. Top of the head. I'm open to being a magnet for good things happening more and more in my life. Stop and take a deep breath. And just notice any of the statements that stuck more than others, and tap more on those. Notice statements that felt more resonant with you. Tap those in too. Happy tapping!